Let's try this again, god damn it. Let's try this again. Yo. Gonna try this again, god damn it. KINGTUCK is in the motherfucking building.
Let's go.
What up, though? All right. Got a little drink going. Ask what. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Gonna get it in right now. Started up on head-to-head season.
Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played,
all right.
all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
We gave up a game because our audio wasn't good.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
All right, we good now. The
34 now. Here's first and 10. Throwing first play is Herbert. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Know better. He should know better. Press up on Cal. Press up on Megatron. He should know better.
Early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
That's caught out left side by Casper. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Getting better real quick.
On third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To the air again. Herbert.
Touchdown.
It's the tight end, Casper.
Touchdown.
Corner lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. Back to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Casper. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now.
He's got a man, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again.
What up? What up?
Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey, and he returns it here to
what up, bro? How's it going?
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our
work hard today.
But this guy has been around a long time. If there's a
work
trick in the book,
today.
he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters. And this is what he's always had. And that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
All right. We got it. Oh.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that one complete downfield to Johnson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Mike Ditka. A 16-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop, I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Touchdown. Oh, let's go.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25. offense set to get this drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Back to throw now on first down. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They're going to look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for
We're
one
talking
final
big
play
shit.
before the 2-minute
Hey.
warning.
Oh, swag.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Looking deep downfield.
Give me
And this time will be
that.
intercepted. And he is going to get this one back to the 20.
And we got us a quitter. Let's go. Did it.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. And we are underway from Houston. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Oh, Dion.
Up to midfield. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator and you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
They'll try to run for it here with Dickerson. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18 and up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
What up? What up?
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Oh, on the defensive side, that is so deflating.
Not only is it deflating, they've got to look in each other's eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation, and what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it in that position. That should never happen.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Mariota. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Night Train Lane. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Yeah, I lost by 3, too.
Inside give to Dickerson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact.
Ooh, that was nasty, see?
Trey Hendrickson with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Hey, you saw what happened to La? Hit him, man.
And the first play will be a field goal try. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. And
Down the
Tucker,
ladder.
the former Longhorn, puts this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense.
Almost beat Debo yesterday. He squeaked by about 3 points.
On the board.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level. I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Mariota.
Let's go.
Down he goes. No surprise there.
Let's go.
I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Why he stop?
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking.
In your ass. That's what's
exactly
going
what
on
as
here.
they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
So
brother,
not
what's
quite a
going on?
first and goal.
Welcome
It's
to the
1st and
stream.
10 from the 10. Herbert. And his pass incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end
And
position,
most fear come out tomorrow, though.
wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well.
Tomorrow, I think.
Every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. He's going to go down.
They always do now.
17. That sack goes to the safety, Steve Atwater. 3rd and long, it's Herbert. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Rob Woodson. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. But turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly. But, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault.
Damn, he's
his
going to be
offensive
God
line
out
hasn't given
there.
him much space. A loss results there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Mariota now. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
Yeah.
And he will take this one home.
Fail.
It's a touchdown.
Oh, blue.
Partner, they'd already
Oh, blue,
intercepted.
goddammit.
That time he was trying to extend the play, getting outside the pocket. A costly interception as it's returned for a touchdown.
Yeah, it felt to me like he was trying to do just a bit too much on that play, and you and I both know from experience in watching, sometimes it's better to take the sack or maybe run for a short gain rather than force a risky throw. He tried it, did not work out well for him at all.
A short kick taken.
Hey, what you doing with all that damn money you getting? Shit, you ain't getting your team up?
Houston's
Can't be.
offense already at the line, set to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. I know, but
Even because I'm sleepy.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think
I'm wide awake. Nah, you ain't. What you doing now? 17 nothing.
Let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that.
I groomed the
They gotta find a way
dog.
to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Hey man, you got excuses too.
Gets him to 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps.
All right.
He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense
All right,
on
take
his
it right
back
now. Shut
and
the
just
fuck
move them
up.
down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it,
I did.
going back to him.
I did.
And he is
I
going
took
to lose
it.
yardage here. Called
No.
out a loss of a yard and things get a
No,
little more difficult
no.
here. 3rd and 5.
That's not what I did.
5 on this play to move the sticks.
Yeah. Who garbage? Who garbage right now though?
This one's gonna go
Who garbage
long
right
way,
now?
losing yardage back at the
Score some
42.
points, then you could talk,
He
nigga.
lost 2 and it brings up 4.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package.
I'm gonna pick this
and that package
motherfucker
just
off,
wrapped
man.
up the runner for a loss.
I don't pick this motherfucker.
Mariota to throw for it on 4th.
What I just say? What the fuck I just say?
It's intercepted.
What the fuck I just say?
Van Water with a
Yeah,
pick.
whatever.
And the return comes to a halt
Whatever.
right at the
Whatever.
44-yard
Touchdown,
line.
nigga. Touchdown, nigga.
Fortunate sequence there, trying to get points before
Touchdown.
the intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their deep.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up. And bringing
And it's
Touchdown,
caught.
nigga.
Touchdown.
Fuck you, nigga.
Dave Casper in the final seconds of the first half as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Hey,
That's a lead that
24
excites the team
nothing,
as they
nigga.
head into the half. Good way to
24
finish things
donut,
off.
like
Yeah,
like
able to
like my
extend
boy
that
say.
lead, and you always
24
say
donut.
totally changed the complexion of half number 2.
He had to laugh that sounded just like his ass. 24 donut,
Sweep
nigga.
kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff. Big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
I'm gonna take it. I'll take it.
And a short
I give you
kick taken
credit.
at about the 16.
I even said you played good. You played great. I said you played great. I said you played great. I put it out there. No. I was a little tired. But you played great. I said you played great.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime.
Halftime,
We are
see.
ready
I ain't
for
getting no
quarter
fucking message. I'm
number 3.
mad.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. Fields this way up at the 17. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
What you got now, see? What you got now?
The The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them,
11
it's not
rushes,
dwelling in
28
the
yards.
negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Open man is the Hall of Famer, Dave Casper. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Dickerson on the handoff. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Good pass.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mariota throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
And he is going to have a Texans first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
But
Like that, Senior. I like
this
that.
contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down.
You think
Whatever
about
they
that
saw
Brandon
going
Marshall,
into
man.
this
Is he
one,
sometime?
they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around
Yeah, I do
3
too.
yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, no
The
doubt.
last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Plexico and then Metcalf.
Throwing, Mariota. Nowhere to go here. This is picked up by the defense. And he's able to get it back.
Tom boom hit stick,
27.
nickel.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In
Who
this
get a
case,
92?
never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And
Yeah,
the
he needed an
reinforcements
upgrade.
come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Uh-oh.
Herbert takes it and just pops it forward.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Got a man over the
Touchdown.
middle, and it's complete.
Damn.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Hey,
Looks
looking
like a
good.
jumbo
Seeing me
set
out here.
with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Hey, looking good for seeing me out here.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Takes it at the 7. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
You gonna quit so we can go to the next game? That's what you should do.
Houston's
Hey,
offense
save some
already at the
face,
line,
man.
set to get
Yeah.
going.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll be taken down,
Fool
but
me
not
with that
before
one.
they work it across midfield.
Fool me with that
25
one.
yards there on
Fool
the
me
catch
once.
and run. A lot of ground left to make up.
Fool me
Obviously,
twice.
a lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
They run on first down with Jackson. Running right through him. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
92.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Running it, Dickerson, and he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time,
I wonder if these prices are going to go down on these cars, man.
He takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
He's got a man. It's the tight end, Casper. And he is going to have a Texans first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed
It's getting tight again.
4th. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. A carry for Dickerson. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Here's Eric Dickerson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation.
Got my Timbo on see me neck, and he's gonna get a damn field goal and shit. I'm trying to keep his ass at bay the whole fucking game. Motherfucker. Take that motherfucker penalty, nigga. Yeah. Take that motherfucker penalty so I can stop him. Yeah.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll run now with Dickerson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And they'll be
Go
driven
ass
back
down,
here,
monkey.
losing yardage to the 9. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal. To throw is Mariota. And for the
Perfect timing. Use a pick.
Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor.
Got him!
Got him! Got him!
Got him!
Got him! Got him!
Hey, see? All right. Yeah. Hey, Ray. Ray.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play.
fuck is Cole Holcomb?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Texas.
From a couple yards deep, he'll
Texas.
bring it out of the end zone. And
Cole
tackle
Holcomb
at the
down your team.
21-yard
Texas.
line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Yeah. Got a Cole Holcomb on your team. He was one of your top 3.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That goes for a gain of 41.
That's a great job working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled
Look at that
it
feet
in.
drag.
Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So the line of scrimmage moves all
The other
the way
one was
across
dragging,
the 50
see?
now as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. He's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
That's
a big
good
pickup
play.
of 38. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Oh.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
On 2nd and goal. Herbert. Blitz coming.
Get
And
that
down
smoke.
he goes. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt.
He sent that smoke at me.
Pushed backwards to take a sack, but he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And it's
Damn.
caught. Touchdown.
Smoke that.
Dave Casper, a 14-yard touchdown. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line.
And I got a big lesson in wireless headsets today. From Astros and those Turtle Beaches. If you have bought them within the last 2 or 3 years, those are considered Gen 1s. If you buy them now, they switched over the hardware to Gen 2. So you have to buy a whole new headset in order to deal to get the hardware for the stick that go into the Xbox. They give you the signal.
So the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run.
They changed the hardware.
Shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The first carry for the legend is Bo Jackson.
So you have to buy a whole new headset if you have to upgrade. Like if you break that damn transmitter, you have to buy a whole new headset because they don't sell that Gen 1 transmitter. Yeah.
Which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
See.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Johnson. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes The quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw here, Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll run on 1st down. Dickerson, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
That was the computer too, huh?
Taking it in from 2 yards out, and they're able to add on to their advantage.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands though.
Yeah.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
On 1st down, Dickerson will get this to about the 38.
Lord.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Mariota. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Good fucking stuff.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Lord, don't look like the last game, brother.
Dickerson, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a
hand
lawn
with a
chair.
lightning bolt up there.
Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap. Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Team player.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Mariota. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Herbert. That's caught out left side by Casper. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Herbert. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw.
It is
trying
on.
to get one downfield.
Where you at? Where you at? Can you give me a glass of cold water?
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Can you give me a glass of cold water?
Now it's Herbert.
Ooh!
But he still brings it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
I feel you on that one.
Now a give left side, it's Dickerson. And he is going to lose yardage here. The tackle by Rod Woodson.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
Need you to get that message.
Up the middle they go. Dickerson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Ooh.
And it's caught.
What a fucking dot!
Calvin Johnson.
Yaddy yaddy.
Yards out, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive.
Megatron transport!
Barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw Mariota. In trouble, he's taken down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
He'll be coming around that corner when he comes. Bosa!
Offensively, they've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action now, Mariota. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.
You should have had that, Rod. You should have
just
had
under
that.
30 seconds to go in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mariota throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They'll try the right side here with Bo. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
Oh, Bo Jackson.
Timeout called for
Got
by
the
the
Bo, huh?
offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle
And
of
be
the
knocked out of the zone, see me?
Take up the space
Yeah,
and let the
you better
linebackers
get.
run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Uh-oh. Can't get it.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
This shit coming with season 2.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the 2nd half. This will be fielded inside the 5.
This season 2 start tomorrow, too?
30, right about the 29.
And the captain probably. Well, what you get for that? Oh, wow.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3
He was
scores
the
already. They need to play
golden
a
ticket
perfect second
last year.
half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
On play action, Mariota. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
As he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Yeah, Sanders now to return. 51 yards on the punt there. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. They'll go right back to the ground with Dickerson. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. Herbert off of play action.
I get it.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Herbert. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Breaking through to drop it, that's Perrion Winfrey.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
Touchdown! A 22-yard touchdown grab as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Tucker with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
Go over there, Swag.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Defensively, the tackle by Cam Chancellor. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, Mariota.
Mm.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Good pass, man.
Touchdown, Houston. DJ Moore, 67 yards.
And the Texans get a bit closer.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Happened to Taz.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
And that is incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come in and able to bring him to the ground. The Stork, Hall of Famer Ted Hendricks.
His 2nd sack of the night. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Damn.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Came off that other man and fucking came up.
Steve Atwater.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Following the interception here, Mariota.
Oh.
That is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down.
You are more definitely
quit
after that one.
Important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mariota now. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Cam Chancellor, he can do it all. This time it's a sack on the safety blitz. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Here's Mariota. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And his guys are going to...
Thank you. Come again. Yeah, yo, spot is open. Are you? That I beat the shit out of you earlier, nickel. Shit out of you so much, I had to lock my team down. Gonna spend some of that $3 million you got. I don't know.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start the drive with Lynch. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run again with Lynch. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Fields now to throw.
Oh.
Open man is the Hall of Famer, Dave Casper. And they'll work this down inside the 30. First down, the run with Lynch. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. They run again on first down, Lynch. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a give, running right is Lynch. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size.
Winding down, though, I can tell you that.
Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Now they've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Fields. And
I'll
it's
take
at the
that, sir.
Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Inside give to Dickerson. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. An inside run with Lynch. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. We're scoreless after 1.
The umbrella.
Columbus with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter.
Oh, see me. That's why you lost.
They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Now Fields. He'll get that to his tight end, Casper. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner.
He pulled that motherfucker. Uh-oh, fumble.
Pitch it and the ball's loose.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
A 10th carry of the game for Marshawn Lynch. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. From the 50, here's Fields. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Running for it. Here's Lynch. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain.
Oh, I know
They
that was
come
4th
up
down.
short here on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches
Did you?
hands.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you have 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. This is brought in by Casper. And all the way in for a touchdown. Dave Casper, 47 yards. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. Justin Tucker for the extra point.
How rude.
And it's good to make it 7-0.
What I say that was.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
5.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. To throw is Fields. This one left side caught by Patterson.
A little bit more than
This
that.
down inside the 20. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Fields. one that's intercepted. Rod Woodson with a pick.
By the God.
He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover.
Let's go, Brandon.
Multiple times they picked him up already in this opening half.
Let's go, Brandon.
Field right around the 40-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first down, Justin Herbert.
Shoo!
That's caught by the Hall of Famer Casper. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Ooh, that's some cold water.
Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
Right, that's one of your feathers in your cap.
Right around the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I just picked it. Are you ready?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And that's complete to Marshall on the crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Herbert back to the air. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Chris McAllister. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
He'll try to get something going with Marshawn Lynch. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They go to Lynch on the toss left. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 82 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. Oh, what a move. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
2nd and 4. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Lynch pushing, but he is not going to get there. They stop him short. Here we go on 4th down, Fields. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10.
8 yards out of it.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Got you on balance too, don't
they
it?
will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Herbert off of play action. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Toss play. This is Eric Dickerson. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field, and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. Foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
14-0 over here, y'all.
Able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Throwing on third down, Fields.
Perfectly, and we can see the frustration is settling in now, and it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up.
I did. I was trying to give you a hint when I asked you who was that dude, but you didn't catch it.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Yeah, because that was an unusual dude you were having your top.
Bring up fourth down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock.
Oh, no flag,
really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game.
Give me that. Perfect time to use a pick.
Picked up by
Wilson. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Herbert. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Herbert throwing again. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it is now 21-0.
It's 21-0. Yeah, but
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The 48 on your ass.
Not much on this one. Takes it from the 21.
Yeah.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Quick. Wow. Damn, fucking.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
All right.
Yeah, I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Going for the deep ball. And that would get a wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, Fields.
Yeah.
He's got a man. It's the tight end, Casper. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Throwing again is Fields. Touchdown. Evan Ingram from 8 yards out. And the Aviators are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Fields trying to throw for it. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Derek Johnson. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I didn't
nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
I'm sorry, but it's almost unfair. Brandon Marshall can make so many plays, but even when you think he's covered,
he's not.
No, he's really not. He uncovered.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount.
On swag.